Griot Audio presents Taking Care of Business by Lutishia Lovely, narrated by Corey Allen.
Chapter 1. All was quiet on the West Coast front, and all was cozy in Bianca Livingstons' world as she lay cuddled up next to Xavier Marquis, her husband and the love of her life. Had it been only 72 hours ago when she'd thought she'd go crazy? Just 3 short days before this moment, Bianca had stood in the corner of Toast's, her pride and joy, ready to pull the hair she'd decided to grow long again right back out of her head. The chic, quaint eatery on Los Angeles' West Side, formerly named Taste of Soul Tapas Style, was 2 days away from its 1-year anniversary celebration. The place had been in chaos. The truffle, caviar, and special champagne shipments had all been backordered. The cleaners had destroyed the new waitstaff uniforms, and the chef had been called away due to a death in his immediate family. The stress had brought on the unexpected arrival of Miss Flo, Bianca's monthly, complete with bloating, cramps, and a pounding headache. What was a sister to do? Put on her big girl panties and make it happen, that's what. What other choice was there? 48 hours ago, Bianca had huddled with her assistant and the sous chef, who'd then called all over America until they found last-minute supplies of truffles, caviar, and bubbly. After reaming the cleaners a new a-hole, Xavier had called in a favor from a designer friend and had 10 new uniforms whipped up, post-haste. Finding a selfless bone in her weary body, Bianca had had flowers delivered to the funeral home that housed her chef's brother, and had quieted Miss Flo and company with some prescription-strength pain pills. 24 hours ago, Bianca had finished her day at the second L.A. Livingston Corporation establishment, the increasingly popular soul food restaurant Taste of Soul. She'd spent 2 hours on a conference call with her brother Jefferson and the finance department at corporate headquarters, overseen a 50th birthday luncheon for a party of 25, and soothed the soul of a hapless vegetarian who'd been losing her mind because she'd eaten the cabbage and then realized that this particular selection was seasoned with smoked turkey legs. Bianca had found it convenient that Sister Girl had eaten the entire plate before making this observation, demanding her money back and threatening lawsuits. Not to mention that she'd somehow missed reading the ingredients to the Shaka Khan cabbage side dish clearly listed on the menu. Bianca was furious, but had too much work and too little time to argue. She'd given the emoting customer a gift certificate for 2 free dinners and a menu to take home so that she could study it before placing her next order. With a bright smile to hide her frustration, Bianca had asked Ms. I haven't eaten meat in 20 years to pay particular attention to the items with a small V beside the name, identifying them as vegetarian dishes. 8 hours ago, Bianca had linked arms with her husband and officially welcomed the guests to Toast's 1-year anniversary. Tickets for the evening's event had been steep, $2,000, but the price included an all-you-can-eat buffet, a champagne fountain filled with the double-priced bubbly that had to be rush-ordered and FedExed to the event, and an intimate evening with the night's entertainment. Prince. As if pleasing the palate and the auditory senses weren't enough, the tickets were also tax-deductible, with part of the proceeds benefiting a soup kitchen. Following in the footsteps that the Taste of Soul founders, Marcus and Marietta Livingston, had set, the establishments Bianca managed did their part in making the communities around them a better place. An hour ago, Bianca had kicked 4-inch-high stilettos off her aching feet, slid a Michael Knight designer original off her shoulders, separated herself from a Victoria's Secret thong, and eased into the master suite's dual-head marble shower. Seconds later, Xavier had joined her. Mon bien-aimé, de chocolat, Xavier murmured, as he eased up behind Bianca and wrapped her in his arms. You are the chocolate on the menu for which my heart beat all night long. He took the sponge from her hand and began soaping her slender body from head to toe.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?